YouTube, and welcome back to my official video. The first video was just an introduction about myself. So for those who didn't watch that, I'm Kim, aka Kim Malicious, and yeah, I'm new to the platform. So anyway, today, as you can see by the title, I'm doing how I found out I was pregnant with baby one and baby two. Hopefully it's not so long, but if it is, then I will make a part 2 on how I found out I was pregnant. So let me start with it already. And 2015 December, um, that was the last I can say I got my periods, because when January 2016 came, I didn't got my periods. But I was like, maybe I'm just stressed, didn't want to admit that it might be, or so no, maybe it's just late because I'm stressed, maybe something is wrong. But let's wait. January passed, February came, and then I was still not getting my periods. So me and my mom were very close. We still close. We're still very close. So she asked me, what's going on? Didn't you get your periods January? February again, what's up? I don't know. So she asked me, do you have any sexual intercourse? I was like, no, I don't. That's not to me. So I said, no, I don't have any, but I don't get my period. Okay, not something to be excited about. So January went past, February went past, March, still nothing. She said, Kim, what is wrong? I said, I don't know. She's like, you know what? We're going to the hospital to find out what is wrong. Delay. When we have to go, oh, can't we go tomorrow? Just come up with some idea, just throw out the story about going, because I'm scared. Okay, fine. April came, it's the 4th month. Still nothing. Even me in my heart, I'm like, maybe there's just something wrong. I didn't want to admit, I didn't want to think that it might be that I'm pregnant. Or I was scared myself. So I just throw it back. And she kept on pushing. You know what? He's just not being honest with me. And I was like, no, it's not, for real, for real. I'm being serious. It's not. And then in April, me and my fiance, my current fiance, me and him came up with an idea, because now he also was like, you know what, Kim, she's gonna like get angry with you, she's gonna start fighting, she's gonna take you. And I told him, I'm so scared, I don't want to go with her. I don't want her to find out. If it is, she'll be so disappointed, she'll be mad at me, I don't know what she might do. So we were still at school, so we were sitting together on a stone, and we're like, you know what, let's just go and find out. We didn't buy no pregnancy. We were so scared. We didn't buy no pregnancy test, but he kept on saying, it you might be, you might be. And I was mad, because I told him, don't do it, you know, don't get in me, don't do that. But your boy didn't listen, and he did it. So he knew. He knew. Mommy, you must come. Okay, guys. So sorry about that. I just had to fetch my baby girl. She's sleeping, and yeah. So like I was saying, he knew, but he was just he was calm about everything, and I was the stressed one because I know I'm in grade 11. I was about to finish school. How my mom is gonna feel, how the family's gonna look at me, the disappointment, because she was like, um, I really hope you don't turn into ways that other girls have turned. Yeah, I hope you do much greater than all of them did, you know. So that was quite, it was sore. It was hurt. I was hurt. I was like, yo, I really did this and all that stuff. But so this is how we found out. So we came up with the story that, you know what, yeah, we came up with a story that we need to get sawdust for our dogs. So we own two pit bulls. So we owned two pit bulls. So then we came up with a story that we have to get sawdust. So we went after school. We went to a friend of his in Regent's Park. We got there. We like, must we go? Mustn't we go? And we just sat. We sat with his friend. We chilled there for a whole afternoon. We came back and we're like, no, he doesn't have, because when we went there, like, no, you have to come early and all that stuff. No, I'm lying. No. We just went to his friend's house and then we just chilled there. So we just went to visit. Then the next few days, he came up with a story and said, you know what, I have an idea how we can go and find out what is up, that if you're pregnant or not. So we then went, he said, you know what, since we were there by my friend a few days ago, we're gonna say that he has sawdust for our dogs, but we have to come 5 o'clock in the morning because it's a very big pack, and they give it out in the morning, so we have to go with him to get it. And it was a lie, because that's how we were gonna get to the hospital early to find out, to not be standing in long queues to find out if I'm pregnant or not. So I went to my mother, I told her that story, and she believed me. So we went early in the morning, got to the hospital. So I stole my ID. Stole my ID. We got to the hospital, you know, book your seat, went to sit, and that's it. So we sat in the queue until I got to see the doctor. And then they asked me, what are you here for? So I was like, you know what, it's been 4 months and I'm not getting my periods. She was just like, so are you having any sexual intercourse? I was like, yes. She said, okay then, good, come with me. Guys, that day we went to a room, a small room, and then we went there, and then okay, we went to a room, a small room. So she said to me, take this, take the cup, and go pee. So I knew, oh, the news was about to come out. So I went, I peed, I dumped it in. But before I dumped it in, she explained to me, when this is like this and this is like this, one line does, two line, one line not pregnant, two line pregnant. I was like, okay. And then I dipped it in. It was to the backside. I came to her and she was like, show me. When I showed her, there was 2 lines. So she was like, you know what a date is, right? I said, She's like, how old are you? I told her how old I was, and then she was like, so young, and you're about to be a mother. How do you feel? Oh, she put me in that corner. The news already made my heart dropped, and then she put me in that corner to say, how does that feel? And what do you think? You still have a future? Oh, she made me, yeah. But yeah, that's what she said. She's like, you know what? Did you think? I was like, no. She was like, you know what? Anyway, you know your news. You know now what you came here for. So we went back. She just wrote in big, pregnant. She closed the file and she said, you know what? You done. Oh. So I walked to my fiance. I walked to him and I was like, So we walked out and then I explained to him what went on, what the lady said, and yeah, we were pregnant. And then he was like, oh my word, are you for real? I was like, yeah, I'm for real. I'm telling you, I'm not lying. And it's like, how do you feel? Like, I'm just, boom, it's a shock. I'm drained. My heart dropped when she told me. I was just like, boom, I was gone. I was just like, yeah. And then yeah, we walked back home, got it home, and it's like, we didn't get the sawdust. You know the sawdust story? Get to her and said we didn't get the sawdust. So she was like, did you all at least leave the money to him so he can get it? I was like, yeah, we gave him the money, he will get it for us. Then we'll just fetch it from his house. It's lying a lot. But anyway, so we went back to school. We just sit there and then I didn't speak much, I didn't talk much, I was just, and he was like, no, don't be like that. And I was like, yo, my mother, how can you say I shouldn't be worried? And then, yeah, I think a week went past or 2 weeks went past. I think it was a week, and I was like, you know what? We worked from school, and I said, we have to tell her. And then we end up sitting down his road on a corner. We sat there before I went home, and it's like, you know what, we have to tell her. And it's like, let's do it today. Let me go and tell her. I was like, let's go tell her. It's like, I'm scared. I don't want to be the one talking because I'm scared. And then it's like, don't worry, I'll talk to her. Oh, it was a back and forth and back and forth. I think we sat there about an hour and a half after school. We took time to get home. So straight from the corner we went to my house, and she was busy with washing. So he said to her, can we talk to you? We have something to tell you. And I think she just knew. She was like, is it bad news? If it's bad news, I don't want to hear it. You guys just make me mad. And she just performed. So she went out of the gate, and then he went and said, no, don't go, please come. And so she said, no, I won't sit if it's bad news, and if it's things that it's just gonna upset me and make me angry. I don't want to hear it. What is it? Skin pregnant. And he just said, no, come sit down, don't, just come sit down. And she didn't want. And then eventually he just said, yeah, she is, because she was mad already. I'm telling you, it's like she knew there was something up. So she was mad already. So he just said, yeah, she is. It's like, yeah, I knew it. You know what? you guys, and she started shouting at us, how can you do this, you know, and I depended on you, Kim. I spoke to you so much, and I asked you, not to go that road, I and now you disappointed me like this, so bad. So yeah, so I only went to my first clinic visit on the 5th month, and yeah, I went to the clinic visit, and that was about it. No, I'm lying. Before the clinic visit story, so after telling her, we called his father, we called his dad, and he was like, you know what, we have something to tell you. And he just laughed, but he didn't know what it was, but he just laughed, and he's like, you know what, it's fine. When I come from work, I come straight to Kim's house. So we were just sitting outside, but my mother was mad. I couldn't sit in the house. So we sat outside, and we were waiting for his dad. So his dad came, and he's like, you know what, Kim is pregnant. And I was like, I knew it. That's all. That was his reply. Like, I knew it. I knew it, Ricardo. And how's Aunt you? He's like, she's mad. Like, don't worry, I'm gonna talk to her. She'll calm down. Don't worry, I'll go talk to her. But then he was like, but you're stupid. To to my fiance, it's like, you stupid. Like, you're so stupid. But then anyway, he went and he spoke to my mother, and he just came and was like, don't worry. We'll handle this. We'll make a plan. We'll make this work. But you guys, how could you do? But and then he also told us she's very mad. Like, okay. So we sat outside for a long time. I was so scared to go inside because it was only us two staying together. So we slept together. Yo, guys. But anyway, we sat there. It was quite late. I think I went in like 10 o'clock. And I went in, I didn't even eat. I went straight to sleep. Just laid there. And she was mad. And then a friend of mine's mother called at 4 o'clock in the morning. Said she had a dream, a bad dream, that something is happening with my mom. So she called to find out if my mother was okay. And my mother was like, no, I'm not. Yeah, she said, sorry about it, guys. My camera just stopped, and yeah, so let me continue. So she said, I had a bad dream about you. What is up? Are you okay? Are you good? And she was like, no, I'm not. Kim just told me that she's pregnant, and they started having a conversation. So I couldn't sleep, and then I couldn't sleep, and then yeah, I heard them how they speak, and all those stuff. So for weeks went past, and she was still mad at me. Yeah, she was very mad at me. But in all of that, she still told me, you know what, you need to go get some antenatal care, and check if everything is okay, because it's a long time and you never went. So yeah, I got to the clinic, and then they also had a long speech for me why I'm late, and where I'm gonna deliver, what's gonna happen. Now they're gonna shout at me because I'm late. Anyway, I still went, and then I took my pills. Yo, that's when I felt morning sickness. I don't know if it was the tablets or what, but then it started happening. So yeah, after all that, um, it was it. That's why I found out I was pregnant with, my first daughter, and then it was the worst feeling ever, guys. Just the fact that you disappoint your mom. I'm about to finish school. I'm in grade 11, and then I found out I'm pregnant in April. Okay, we knew. It's just that we don't want to accept it. None of us wanted to accept that it's actually happening, and all that, I thought I was safe. I thought I played in the good books. But unfortunately, it didn't happen, and I was pregnant. So it was a lot of tears, it was a lot of sadness, disappointment, especially from my mom. She didn't expect me to be that careless, you can say. She wanted me to be more smarter, and that it didn't happen. And at the end of the day, it's life. Things happen, you know. Things you didn't expect can happen. Things you told yourself that you'll never do can happen. So, yeah, that was it with my first daughter. That's how I found out I was pregnant. And yeah, so thank you for watching this video. I'm gonna do a part two because I don't want my videos to be so long and then you guys get bored, throughout the way and just get out. So I'm gonna do a part two on how I found out I was pregnant with my second daughter. So I have two daughters, like I told you guys. So yeah, I'm gonna record it right after this video, so you'll be hearing the same stuff. Yeah, and then yeah, thank you so much for watching throughout the end. I would like you guys to like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, see you guys in the next video.